Now, we're going to talk about what's coming next. We are about to embark on a new discussion. And this discussion, it's going to be a comparative discussion about different things. And the question for this new series is going to be,
here it is. Is that right?
Is it right?
Is it right?
The next series that we're going to start, we're going to call the series, Is It Right? And the discussion is going to be about how did we decide as a society, as a culture, as a country, as a world, however you want to see it, how did we decide what is morally reprehensible, what is legal, what is illegal? How did we come to those conclusions? And we're going to use some very current issues to make that discussion. For instance, just to give you guys a little teaser, we're going to talk about a comparison between an illegal drug and coffee. We're going to talk about that. And what is the reality of our physical effects, our mental effects, and the economical impact that those two things have, like the industries that are created around those substances. So it's going to be a fascinating discussion. I would challenge you all. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be eye-opening, and we believe that there's going to be some very lively discussions had as a result of this. So every week, Tuesday at 10 a.m., we'll be bringing you another live episode. And if there's anything you'd like to hear from us, we'd love to hear feedback. We'd love to have your input. And we would love any suggestions that you may have. Chuck, have you anything to?
Well, I want you to be thinking, friends, because we really do appreciate your feedback. And we're very fortunate. We have a lot of friends in different industries. And I think that we could bring their perspectives, because there are things that we participate in that we have, validated in some way. Like, for example, you mentioned things like coffee. Okay, well, that's just probably one of the most popular. There it is, popular products in the entire world right now. And how did it become such a thing that we are so permissible of? But then there's other things we absolutely, in our thinking at least, I would never permit that.
Yeah.
And so how did those things differentiate? Because some of those things are things that either have been or in your world with, say, your parents, or maybe even yourselves. And so we would love your feedback as well, how you came to your conclusions to say, is it right? Is it right for me? Is it right for others? Or the antithesis of that, is it not? And what's the reason for that? So we look forward to your participation in that subject as well.
Right. And like, this is going to go deep. We're going to talk about things like marijuana. We're going to talk about refined sugar. We're going to talk about all sorts of things. And the question is it right? Does it make sense that we as a society view some things, as taboo and morally reprehensible, and other things that, and we just arbitrarily made these choices.
Right.
So we want to get to the root of it. We want to have those discussions, and we hope we can all grow from it. We really appreciate our audience. We appreciate our friends and all of our contributors.